Hello, YouTube. SmartSchoolBoy9 is back. Apparently, if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember, a year ago, I made a video covering this subject. It's almost up to 1 million views. No, yeah, basically, for those of you who don't know who SmartSchoolBoy9 is, he is a disgusting old man that dresses up like a little kid, even though he clearly doesn't look like a kid. I mean, he dresses up as a kid, tries to message kids online to get them to do weird things, sends really weird videos to them. Not only that, he then leaves his house and then just kind of walks around playgrounds. It's really weird. He's from England, I think. Yeah, from the UK. So at least he's not in America, okay? Ew, dude. All the memories are coming back. The way he does his makeup. Ew, do y'all remember his face? He records himself acting like a baby, and mind you, he's like 50 or 40 or something. I forgot. He's really old, and he does these weird mouth movements like no, grown-ass man going a baby. But yeah, this is gonna be the video we're gonna watch today. SmartSchoolBoy9 never left the internet. Oh man. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Boy, but not SmartSchoolBoy9.
Last year, the internet caught wind.
Oh, ew. Is he wearing a lip ring? Oh, God. The PTSD's coming back, bro.
I'm a schoolboy, but not SmartSchoolBoy9.
Last year, the internet caught wind of an online known as SmartSchoolBoy9. It was one of the most disturbing cases I'd ever seen. YouTubers Nexpo and Nick Crowley brought the case to the surface, with new information coming to light. And then nothing. A year went by and everyone just seemed to move on. And it got me thinking, where is David? Was he arrested? Was he even investigated? Even Reddit forums began to give up on the case. But don't be fooled. This man...
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's true. I think I remember hearing at one point last year after the whole case blew up, like, yeah, people made videos on him, but I don't know if he was ever properly investigated or if he even got in trouble.
But don't be fooled. This man is still very much lurking in the online shadows. And today, we're diving deep.
Oh shit, chat.
If you don't know who SmartSchoolBoy9 or David Alter is, I'm not gonna explain it in...
What does he look like? Somebody please give me ammunition. What the fuck is this? He just looks easy to draw. Mr. Potato Head, dude.
Who SmartSchoolBoy9 or David Alter is, I'm not gonna explain it in depth, but in short, David pretends to be children on social media accounts and in real life too. His main aliases are Miles, SmartSchoolBoy9, and Stephanie Schoolie. People dug up his grotesque Photoshop jobs and even found on these accounts, as well as engaging with children online.
Hello, I'm Lloyd. I'm 11. I hope you're as happy as I am at school.
Dude, that's his real voice, by the way. This isn't some AI production. Like, no. That's him. You're hearing his voice. Hello, my name is Lloyd.
I hope you're as happy as I am at school.
Oh, he's 56? Oh, jeez.
It's quite lovely. I trust that is so with you.
What's bizarre is he had an account called TruthSticks11 where he seemed to be warning parents about himself.
Oh,
David has been
TruthSticks.
doing this since the 90s in Doncaster. He was given the nickname of Grey Man by locals. Locals have since made posts in Doncaster Facebook groups and shared testimonies. There's even 3 separate cases of people claiming to have been stalked by David as a child. Wow, I've not seen or heard about him.
So he's been at this for decades? Yeah, he's been at this since the 90s. Why isn't he locked up?
Wow, I've not seen or heard about him since I was a teen. He used to follow me all the time. David Walter Alter. He stalked me, found photos of me in my flat when I was a child, and ended up in court. Let him off for mental health. The man's a wrong'un. Man used to follow me when school was over and I was walking around the area. Got tired of his shit, so confronted him. David can actually be seen replying to these comments, calling them nothing but fiction. Utterly fictitious. From desperate people needing attention. There's something real sinister about him. There's something sinister about your face, old rogue, not the innocent schoolboy in his uniform.
Oh, hell no. So he would get off on the charges levied against him by basically acting mentally ill. But I think we touched on this in my original video. He's very much conscious of what he's doing. Like, look at the way he's responding. It's very spiteful. It's like the only thing, like, you guys are lying, fictitious, blah, blah, blah. But then he goes on to continue doing what he's been doing for decades.
There's something sinister about your face, old rogue, not the innocent schoolboy in his his uniform. Very early on, I was struggling to find new information. There was a lot of fake stuff out there. I did find a Facebook group, but it was just full of people filling it with shite and included members having a crush on David. But that's when I came across an account on TikTok called Unscrupulous Person, who's been closely following the case for over a year now. So I decided to reach out. We hopped on a Discord call and she shared some less known media with me from David.
Oh, so this guy got a hold of some shit we've never seen before.
Joanne Tang was another one of David's aliases. He pretended to be a 12-year-old schoolgirl and detailed what they wore to school and heavily recalled the 80s being an inspiration for her leather boots.
Yeah, hi. I'm Joanne Tang. I'm 13. I hope you enjoy these pictures.
It turns out that the photos he stole, doctored, and created were those of a real child. In December,
This is weird, and he's using real children. Did you hear that? He's using actual children to impersonate. That's disgusting.
of 2024, a woman called Camille took to TikTok to share her story after she stumbled across the case and made the disturbing realization that her pictures have been stolen.
So my pictures, my videos were edited onto half-naked girls, like as well as I think he used that account to talk to other kids. For reference, obviously that's my face and my school uniform, and here's my face again, AI'd and massively edited onto that really disturbing picture of a child.
Dude, I feel so bad for this girl. Because remember, when the SmartSchoolBoy9 case popped up, I don't think AI was as widely used as it is now. So that's why like his manufactured fake videos kind of looked funny. Like they were funny to laugh at because of how bad they look. But now with new AI technology, he's using, once again, actual people's faces to create nude photos. Isn't that illegal? We're about to find out.
And again, this whole account, you know, there's me again, anything, any information, any screenshots, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
This wasn't the first time he did this. His transfer students post can be traced back to two K-pop singers. On the left, we have Sungnoon in a picture he posted to Instagram in 2021 when he was 18, and Lee Seo in her school uniform again back in 2023 when she would have been either 15 or 16.
Not
Camille
K-pop.
claims she was reporting this to the police, but since then, there haven't been any further updates. But there have been sightings of David. A Reddit post was made by Pathogenite, claiming that their friend had spotted David in a London hospital. At first, they didn't believe her, until she sent a voice note.
Can I speak with team and Carol Thompson?
Oh, wait, so they saw SmartSchoolBoy9 at a hospital and they recorded his voice? Wait, low-key, is that illegal? Can you do that?
Can I speak with team and Carol Thompson?
In the background, you can hear a man speaking, which does sound like David. And if you compare it to clips where David uses his real voice,
Can I speak with team and Carol Thompson?
Oh yeah, he has that speech impediment.
Son said it was one of the records that I bought in.
back in 2018, David sent a handmade card to a youth center pretending to be Stephanie. Look at this lovely handwritten card we received in the post from Stephanie, an 11-year-old girl living in Doncaster. It's great to hear Salmon's work is resonating with young people everywhere, not just in Burnside. The same card that David had printed over the years can be seen posted on his Stephanie Schoolie accounts back in 2020. David's Facebook account, David London, is one of the only platforms he posted publicly, as well as a handful of TikTok accounts too. One of David's old Facebook posts talks about a 16-year-old girl he claims he knew back in 2004, an acquaintance when he would have been in his late 30s, potentially 40s at the time.
Wait, so like, is this even real? David, aka SmartSchoolBoy9, is this basically just a fanfic he writes? Like, he just writes these fanfics on Facebook about children that he supposedly was acquainted with? Is that what this is? That's
Acquaintance when he would have been in his late 30s, potentially 40s at the time. He details a time where she told him about a man who tried to look up her during a school project, but the way he writes about it feels off. He fixates on her black patent shoes, the straps, the squeak they made, even how her socks sat just below her knees. The post reads less like a memory, more as a dark he's trying to disguise. And this—
Yeah, see. So I was right. It's like he's not recalling a memory or a story. He is literally writing out a fantasy, a dark, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, pedophilic fantasy. You know, like this little girl in his little fantasy story. It's a little girl, 16 years old, 15 years old, talking about how some creepy dude was trying to look up her skirt. Is that not self-projection right there? Like 100% textbook definition of projection. Like that's what he wants to do as SmartSchoolBoy9. But then in his fantasy, he makes himself out to be the hero, like the guy that comes in and saves the little underage girl. And then what? And then she's just gonna get with him?
This wasn't the only post like this he made. In another, he starts off talking about celebrity clones, that Taylor Swift and Adele have been replaced, then randomly brings up the 16-year-old girl again. It's the same pattern again, him weaving himself into stories about teenage girls and trying to pass it off like a harmless post. In another post, he contradicts himself and recalls the 16-year-old girl in 2001. So, which is it, David? Is it 2001 or 2004? At this point, I started to really go down the rabbit hole. I was looking through the archives of David's old accounts and started to look up Instagram handles of people who had liked his content. And that's when I came across this weird looking account. I checked out the following list and was met with something pretty horrific.
Guys, okay, be tinfoil hat with me right now. Dead internet theory. Dead internet theory. Like these are all pedo accounts or like fake accounts, but they all follow each other. Like none of these are real.
I checked out the following list and was met with something pretty horrific. Loads of accounts with abstract blue shapes, triangles, repeating patterns. And I think you could guess what this might be a symbol for. The main account seems to be this one. It started with random pictures, then it moved to very light blue pictures, some with readable faint text. The most recent posts are very similar to other strange accounts. Reddit did some digging and it seems the main theory going around is the same as mine, and that this is some sort of blue signal. This isn't directly linked to SmartSchoolBoy9, but...
Wait, what kind of signal is it? Oh, like a pedo symbol? Strung together in profile pictures?
This isn't directly linked to SmartSchoolBoy9, but I just had to mention it. This account follows some of the strangest Instagram profiles I have ever seen in my life, and the fact that this account was following David at one point isn't surprising at all.
Hi. Hi.
Hello? I don't know. I really don't know. It's like she's sick in the head. I think it's a guy. She says Christina Parker. It could, you know the non-stat kept texting you. Ask Jeff. Where's he gone?
The chills I just got down my spine. I'm not even kidding. I can't show y'all right now, but I have goosebumps. Imagine 2 a.m. You get a mysterious message request on Instagram, and it's a bunch of voice messages. That would already freak me out, not gonna lie, because I don't expect voice messages from random strangers on Instagram. But imagine you hear SmartSchoolBoy9's voice, like grown ass man, but who's clearly trying to sound like a baby or something, like the way he's talking there.
Here, David brings up somebody called Jeff, and this isn't the first time he's brought him up. Credit again to Big Ross for uncovering these screenshots from the Stephanie Schooley account. In them, David defends a man called Jeff Morrell in a long-winded comment about a relative who attended the Stockwell school, who described everything as harmless play wrestling and claims that people who have came forward years later may have just misremembered or misunderstood what had actually happened. In reality, Jeff Morrell was already on record in 1984. He was convicted of an SA offence and placed on a teacher's register.
So this is about Jeff Morrell. He had been forced to resign following a disciplinary hearing into his relationship with another boy at the school, and later in 1983 was convicted of gross indecency with a rent boy. Ooh, I don't like how that sounds. A rent boy? And it's boy too, it's not a man. So he rented a boy? Oh man. I think this is exactly the kind of stuff you would see with those sex trafficking cases where people kidnap children and then they probably like do this kind of service. Like, which child do you want? Like, which child do you want to rent, you fucking creep?
He was convicted of an SA offence and placed on a teacher's register. The article states he'd often keep 2 pupils back for detention and that's where things happen behind closed doors. Back in 2019, David actually made another post referencing Jeff again, this time through an account called Zia Patel, which can actually be traced back to a real teacher who taught at Stockwell Manor School. In this post, they recall that their half-brother David was often publicly embarrassed and singled out by Jeff in class, and that he had never truly recovered from the experience. If those theories are true, it might give us some insight into why David—
Get the fuck away from me. I'm sorry. Like, this video, like this thing that we're watching right now, this was in part 1. Like, this was the video that I made a year ago. I fucking hated his recordings.
If those theories are true, it might give us some insight into why David so heavily fixates on school and the uniforms. But let's be very clear here. This does not excuse David's behavior over the years.
The narrator here doesn't even have to clarify that. Like, of course that doesn't excuse anything. Like, imagine if a pedophile in court, you know, used the fact that he was bullied as a kid in middle school as an excuse.
This does not excuse David's behavior over the years, and he still needs to be held accountable. To quickly add onto the Joanne Tang situation, I popped the phrase Joanne Tang into Google and was met with titles using Joanne Tang's name in disturbing graphic video titles, claiming to be uploaded by SmartSchoolBoy9. I'm not sure if David was the person who uploaded these, and there is a chance a troll might have done this instead. However, what I will say is Joanne Tang was one of David's lesser known accounts, so it's definitely disturbing. I know—
So he was uploading deepfake porn using children's pictures. Ew.
a lot of this has been pretty vile and disgusting, so to lighten the mood a little bit, Unscrupulous Person came across these acting and radio comedy sketches, which are just bizarre.
Oh, boss, skip, boss, or terror, divino, listen.
Nah, hey, nah, bro. That's just, I don't want to listen to that shit. What was that? It feels like my ears were just essayed.
Yeah, oh, boss, skip, boss, or terror, divino, listen. Yes, indeed, over here, Britain's #1 is there.
Not much to add on this, just too much free time on his hands. The Facebook group I mentioned earlier has a member called Veronica. Veronica has been in contact with David for some time and has actually been posting new content to a YouTube channel on David's behalf. SmartSchoolGirl9 is David's latest active YouTube channel. He had one before that was wiped, but this one has surfaced very recently. The channel started with videos uploaded in Russian titles for some reason, but it includes content posted this year from January to as recent as November 2025.
So he's active on YouTube right now?
Hi there, how are you? It is summer in the year 2025. I'm the official SmartSchoolBoy9. I'm a proper child, a schoolboy. I'm 9 years of age. Despite what you might—
Get a load of this fucking guy. This guy. We are not buying that shit. We are not buying that shit. We are leaving you in 2025 permanently after this.
have heard, I'm 9 years of age. Despite what you might have heard from perverts and those and people making fun of.
Most of these clips follow the same script of mentioning the year and month or season.
It's late summer in year 2025.
And living the life of a schoolboy.
The corridor in this clip is miniature. It's not a full-sized corridor or hallway. It's part of a school building project where children learn about structures and different sizes of property. So it makes me look a bit taller than I am. And I'm not very tall, so I thought I'd explain that.
There is no way those boots, these heels, are supporting that man's weight. He is definitely not built like a little ass boy. That is a grown ass type 1 diabetes man, bro.
Than I am. And I'm not very tall, so I thought I'd explain that.
Okay, sure, buddy.
Dude, his stance. Yeah, bro. Those little heels are definitely supporting all of that weight. Bro went.
Sure, buddy. But what's interesting is his latest video uploaded, which isn't a short, called This, which translates to November 1st, 2025. In this 4.5 minute of—
Oh, that was just a month ago.
David rambling, he calls out for 1st 2025. In this 4.5 minute of David rambling, he calls out pervs who have been making fake documentary videos about him. He then goes on to explain that so-called experts have been experimenting in Birmingham.
And yet, almost 500 people said that they had seen that person in either of the Birminghams.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this, and honestly it just sounds like he's made this up on the spot.
And then the scammers gave a false name and age for the lyric writer, saying that he's 59, and then saying that I'm somehow 59. It's quite sick.
On November 4th of
Yeah, I wonder why they're saying you're close to 59 years old, bro. It's not like you're literally close to 59.
2025, he made a post to his Facebook account and uploaded a video of Princess Charlotte, a child of the royal family in London, describing her as a unique creation. I'm gonna let Unscrupulous Person explain the sock puppet accounts and her experiences of personally dealing with David.
David has been interacting with the account, I would say, for about 5-6 months. The bigger it got, the more he interacted. Get around 10-20 comments from him a day. The two accounts that he portrays on TikTok, one of them is a Jamaican child, I believe, from the language that he chooses to use. Vicky Soul, the profile picture is Peas, which I can link to Peas, another one of his accounts. And then we've got another young school girl on the No Pervs Allowed account who he's acting as, just like his main alias, Stephanie. People ask me all the time, why after a year am I still chasing the case? And the short answer to that is, so people are aware. I just want children online to stay safe. I want families to know what's going on. People have made David
what the? Get that shit off my screen right now. Get that blasphemy off my screen right now. I just wanted to say W to this girl for continuing to follow this case because, no, yeah, I mean, it's very important. He was clearly never caught. He was never arrested. It seems like law enforcement just let him go on the basis that he was mentally ill. So, no, yeah, huge props to this girl. But man, I am so sorry to chat that we had to pause on that disgusting creature. Why is he in his underwear?
Stay safe. I want families to know what's going on. People have made David a walking, talking.
Oh, that's not him. Oh, it's a TikTok trend. People are pretending to be him. I still think that's fucking weird though. Why would you want to cosplay a pedophile? That's really weird. Okay.
Joke, but from my point of view, if this was my kid, my sister, my brother, my niece, who is being targeted by David, you know, David was editing photos of them, I would be absolutely horrified, fucking horrified. This man is literally taking pictures from school websites, TikTok, Instagram, editing them and then posting them around like social media. You've got pictures of edited kids that are half kid, and it's like he's handing them around like it's a picture of a fucking dog. Like it's cheese pizza, it's not. Another thing that I want to talk about is Lindsay Lane on Facebook. Lindsay Lane is one of his new aliases, might I say.
What is this face he always does? Can he keep his stupid fat ass tongue in his mouth? What is his obsession with the whole a baby?
Lindsay Lane is one of his new aliases, might I say, who he poses as on Facebook.
Oh, wait, you know what? Good point. Wait, this chatter just said he does it because it's like a fetish of his. Yeah, I remember. Acting the way he does and like sticking his tongue out. I think it's all part of the sexualization of children. So it's like the fact that his tongue is always out. It's so maybe strangers online, other pedophiles can Photoshop things a lot easier. Oh, and also the sounds. Yeah, the lip smacking sounds. All of that is part of the fetish. It's disgusting.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really check up on the Facebook group, it's full of shit, but I have seen a few comments and posts that Lindsay Lane has made. I'm just going to finish off by saying that any other person who would be caught doing this would vanish off the face of the earth. They would not stay on social media, but this is what people need to understand. when people say to him, "You're a pedophile," he enjoys that probably. That's what I think anyway. But
Ooh, maybe humiliation fetish is a part of it as well. Degradation kink. So like with everybody hurling insults at him, how much you want to bet he gets off to that shit?
when people say to him, "You're a pedophile," he enjoys that probably. That's what I think anyway. But thank you for the support, and thank you, Lyle, for letting me be in this documentary.
David continues to lurk online without consequence. We actually came across an account on Instagram, now deleted, called Rhythm Russell Reviewer. I don't think I have a screenshot of his following list, but he was mostly following children. It baffles me that this man is still allowed to have access to the internet, and until serious action is taken, SmartSchoolBoy9 isn't leaving anytime soon.
Bro, I just don't get it. So is it really just because he gets off on the mental illness thing? Is that why he hasn't been arrested? It's so strange. I'll get rid of him myself. Okay, for legal reasons, I'm going to disavow that, chatter. I saw that in chat. FBI, I'm not affiliated with that person. Hey, but you do you, chatter, you do you. British people, hey, do I have any British people in chat? What are y'all doing over there? Go to the freaking police station and protest with signs, with that man's pictures, with the pictures of him going like, until they pay attention to y'all and they lock that motherfucker up, because he is still victimizing people to this day. The one thing that is just really alarming with the rise of AI, the ability to deepfake, to put real children's faces, children that exist, but yeah, he can just take your face and use it to create deepfake CP. That's the part that is new to this whole situation, because again of the improvement in AI technology. And no, yeah, I mean, I'm doing my part to kind of help amplify this message that, like, you know, he's not locked up. Like, he is not. I thought he was in trouble and he was off the internet. He wasn't causing any harm, but he's still out there. So yeah, here is me amplifying this a little bit more, get some more eyes on this case. Let's get Gideon on it. Yo, Gideon, hey, fly me out. Hey, let's go. Hey, we'll go together. Let's go to England. We'll go together and we're gonna track this guy down. Yeah, predator catchers with Shushi Mushi. Nah, but yeah, anyway, that's a video. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube. Sorry that I had to curse you by showing you that man again. No, not that man, that thing. And no, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.